Something that I think is so cool is when I hear about twins and how different they are in terms of how they sleep and like what they need to sleep. A lot of, chatter on social media and books and, influencers and sleep trainers and people like that like to act like we have complete control. Or like we should have complete control over how our baby sleeps. And if like we just set up the right sleep foundations from the beginning and like do the same routines and follow this like book's perfect schedule, we will get this result, right? Like you put in the work, this is the result you get. And I think when we hear about twins that have such different needs, we realize how much actually things like genetics and things like temperament come into play. I'll give you an example on what I mean by temperament being different. So our temperament is made up of these 9 different traits, and each trait is kind of on a spectrum. So if we think about the trait called regularity, that's all about like our internal clock and how regular we are and how adaptable we are to things like schedules and having a same bedtime every night and wake windows to a T. And so if your child is on the high end of that, they're going to fall into a schedule really easily, right? Like you could download a schedule from Pinterest or ChatGPT it, and your child will just kind of naturally fall into it without you doing much extra work. A child low on that, you're going to really struggle. And I think that's what parents don't understand, is that each child is such a unique combination of these different facets or these different traits. And so sleep advice really cannot be one size fits all. There are things we can do as parents, but so much of it is really just outside of our control.